So I do call myself a progressive prosecutor, and I have since I, campaigned. And to me, progressive has some standards, right? Somebody who's doing what they're supposed to do, to me, is not a progressive. Somebody who's looking at how do we prevent, as well as what do we do to have the right intervention, and then also recognize that we do still have a role in reentry, right, from record restriction and all of that, and helping people. And so to me, when I look and call myself a progressive prosecutor, one, yes, it absolutely is sending a political message, right? And that's based on my circuit. Are there people who are turned off immediately from anything that I say? Absolutely. But it's also because I have carried that label with me for years. It's not just that I'm a progressive prosecutor. I am a progressive person in the way that I think of things, right? And so I hold it to a much higher standard. But I understand that sometimes the rhetoric may get in the way of being able to achieve some of that. But I also feel that there is a real value in naming things certain ways that is true to trying to get things done the way that we need them done. We have racial disparity in this system. And if we do not call it what it is, it will never be addressed, because we'll just be so polite and we'll want that message to be so perfect that we actually lose some of the force that we have to acknowledge. If you don't name a problem, you cannot create a solution for it. And I know that, for some of my colleagues, they stay away from that. They find that it is a political minefield, or that it might, come to a place where it's then going to affect their budgets or things of that nature. But I also feel that if I did not carry that label, that I would not be true to who I am and the majority of people who elected me from my position and wanting this kind of an approach to justice. But, I hear it from all the sides. And I think every district attorney then has to sort of look at themselves in the mirror and decide, one, do they want the label? And two, what kind of DA are they going to be, whether they take that label or not, whether they progressive, reform-minded, traditional, or just DA, no label at all. I think at the end of the day, you have to look at what are they doing? What are the decisions that they're making? What policies are they putting in place? And what are the outcomes of those decisions? And that, I think, gives people a sense of what that direction of that particular DA office is